Hey YouTube, this is Claude, and I just finished changing the bearing on my Saturn Vue. It's a 2008 front-wheel drive, small 2.4 liter engine, and we just finished changing the front bearing. And you'll find a ton of other videos that show you how to remove the bearing and how to install it, so I'm not going to go through that whole thing, but I just wanted to throw a video out there and let you guys know that this is the hardest job I have ever had to do so far. The bearing is totally seized onto the steering knuckle and in the seat, and the reason for that is because this is steel and the steering knuckle is made of aluminum. So the two pieces come together and form this thick, zoom in here Phil, and form this white aluminum oxide, which just seizes everything, especially when you live in the northern climate where they use a lot of road salt like we do. So you're gonna have a lot of trouble putting this, taking this out and changing it. Don't plan on it being an easy job where you can just smack it with a hammer and it comes down. You will need at least a nice big hammer. You will need a cold chisel, and I don't know if you can tell, but this is slightly damaged up here. Hold on, let me turn it around. Up here, I had to pry it out, and I smacked it for a good 30 minutes trying to pry it out with a cold chisel. So here's the shape of the cold chisel I was using. Get something that has an edge on it, and if you persist, you'll probably be able to get through to the through it, and it'll eventually let go. Using a slide hammer puller kit, which I borrowed from my neighbor, zoom in on this Philip, wasn't useful for me because it doesn't fit this this particular vehicle. So I wasn't able to use the slide hammer on the front wheel to change the bearing. I think I did on the back wheel, but because of the way it's made, I wasn't able to use the slide hammer, and I'm not even sure it would have worked. I'd like to eventually get my hands on a hub buster, because apparently those work well, but in my particular case, I just had to persist and keep chiseling out on at least 3 sides, and eventually got it out. So if you're going to tackle the job, arm yourself with patience. You need a good, big, thick chisel and a heavy hammer, and that's the trick to getting the bearing out. Oh, and you need to put a lot of lubricant on. I used some honey goo, and just really make sure to clean out everything and put on lubricant everywhere you can, and you'll eventually get it. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.